What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you the exact steps to take to find a great real estate agent in your local market right now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Rick Harrison with MVP Realty, and on this channel, I teach you everything you need to know about living, buying, and selling in Southwest Florida. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the latest information and updates. Over 66% of people searching for a real estate agent choose the first and only agent they speak with. But with so many people having bad past experiences with real estate agents and buying or selling a home being such a major financial decision, it's important to make sure you do your due diligence and choose the best agent for you. There are over 17,000 real estate agents licensed in Southwest Florida alone. So it's understandable that trying to figure out who will be the best agent for your situation is overwhelming. So today I'm going to break down the 5 steps you need to take to pinpoint that perfect match. Step number 1, setting the parameters. In order to pinpoint any perfect match, no matter what you're searching for, the first step is always to get clear about what it is you want. When it comes to real estate agents throughout the United States, there are 2 main categories. There are the jack of all trades and a master of none, and then there are the niche agents. As you can imagine, the jack of all trades agents will, for the most part, take on any client, whether buyer or seller, and help them buy or sell in any area they can reasonably service. Niche agents, however, specialize in a location, a property type, or a client type. Because they specialize, they are also generally more knowledgeable about their market and can provide more efficient and effective services for a client's needs. I, for instance, specialize in Fort Myers and south part of Cape Coral. Although my MLS allows me to cover from Punta Gorda all the way down to Marco Island, that area covers not only a wide range of property types, markets, and price points, but also has different contracts, zoning regulations, ordinances, permit requirements, and standards when it comes to negotiations. For instance, in Fort Myers and Cape Coral, the owner's title policy is usually paid for by the seller, whereas in Naples, that policy is usually paid for by the buyer. Get clear on who, what, when, why, and where in searching for a real estate agent. Where will you be buying or selling the property? What kind of property is it? A single family house, a condo, a townhome? Why are you buying or selling? Are you relocating? Will you need an agent who can not only sell your house, but provide you a referral to another agent who specializes in relocation in another state? Each of these parameters is going to provide you another reference point in choosing the best agent for you. Once you're clear on these, you can move on to step 2. The next step is to begin the search. This step has 2 parts because the first part is very superficial. The first part is probably the most obvious. Start on Google. If you live locally, simply type in real estate agent near me. If you live outside of the area you plan to buy or sell in, type in real estate agents in and then add the city. This stuff will provide you with a general list of real estate agents in the area. Each agent should also have a Google My Business page with a section for client reviews and testimonials. Read through their reviews and see what kind of words keep coming up over and over again. For instance, the words sell, selling, or sellers may keep coming up. This will clue you into the type of real estate agent they are by showing you that they work mainly with sellers. Keywords may also suggest the type of character they have or their clients' feelings toward them. Choose several agents that you feel good about on the surface. Take down their name, their website address, and phone number. These will help you in the second part of step number 2. And the second part is to really creep on them. Yes, I want you to stalk them. Type their name into Google search and see what shows up. Look up their name on Facebook as well as their business name to see what kinds of pages are associated with them. Look them up on Instagram and YouTube to see if they have any profiles associated on those 2 platforms as well. Once you've found their different profiles, browse through them and see if there's anything that stands out either in favor or against them. Do they ask professional and present themselves well in public? Do they seem to be a full-time real estate agent? Do they seem to have good connections within the community? Do they promote themselves well and have a large network? Are they active on their different accounts? Once you have a better idea of that, this will bring you to step number 3, which is narrowing down your choices. There are 4 important areas you want to consider when you start to narrow down the agents you've chosen. These 4 areas are their knowledge, their competence, their personality, and their reputation. Now that you've looked up their social media profiles and browsed through them, you should now be able to determine a little bit more about their knowledge. Do they demonstrate their knowledge through educating prospects and clients with YouTube videos or live streams, even daily tips posts? As for competence, do any of the reviews suggest they lack competence? Are there underhanded compliments, 2 or 3 star reviews on their social media profiles? Do they seem to represent a professional who cares about their clients' successes and wins? These are all things to take in consideration. Does their personality seem to meet your expectations? Does it seem like someone who will be able to relate to you and your situation? Do they seem to display qualities you look for in a professional? And do they provide resources specific to your situation or needs? With their reputation, do they seem to have one in the area that you're looking to buy or sell? Do they talk with businesses, business owners? And do they have connections and affiliations with local service providers? Do they seem to get out into the community? Once you seem pretty comfortable with the answers to these 4 areas, it's time to move on to step number 4, interviewing the agents. Narrow down your list of agents based on the previous parameters to about 3 or 4 agents. Contact each one and set up a Zoom call, chat, or a phone call to interview them. The best way to contact an agent is to give them a call. However, a text message or email will suffice. Once you get on the call, you'll first want to spend a few minutes building rapport and getting to know their personality in person. The next part is simple. Run through the list of questions I provided below. You can download the list at the link in the description. Any good real estate agent is going to ask you if you're ready to move forward with them at the end of their interview. Be upfront with them and let them know that you're interviewing a few different real estate agents, and you'll let them all know within the next couple of days. The 5th and final step to choosing a great real estate agent is to sit down with all the decision makers and go over the interviews and how you felt about each agent. I recommend sleeping on it because you'll tend to forget many of the minor issues overnight, and the agent or their qualities will stand out to you better in the following day. Once you've made your decision, contact the agent you would like to work with first, just in case they've decided that you're not a good fit for them, and then proceed to tell the other agents. It's important to let the other agents know that you'll be working with someone else, otherwise they're likely to continue reaching out to you until they get a response. And with that wraps up the 5 steps on how to find a great real estate agent. Stay tuned for next week's video on the top 5 mistakes home buyers make. And the easiest way to do that is to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know the most important thing you look for in a real estate agent. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. I've put my email and my phone number in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next week.